Beginning again is the invitation to step into a new perspective, a spiritual perspective, to step out of the old habitual nature of our ego and to begin again. And so I'm going to invite us all to close our eyes and to feel into our lives. And just to really take a moment and to reflect upon our lives and to ask, what in my life, if I am deeply honest, what in my life is out of alignment with the truth? What in my life is out of alignment with my integrity? What in my life is out of alignment with my spiritual heart? And so I invite you just to see that thing, that aspect of your personality or aspect of your life, or, maybe it's a psychological habit, something that is out of alignment. And I invite you just to see it from a place of innocence, of course, non-judgment, from a gentle place of love. A gentle place of love. And if we take a deep breath and invite a greater intelligence to come forward, a greater intelligent response to come forward, a greater truth to be in the place of this confusion. And can we take a deep breath together and begin again? And begin again. And begin again. And begin again to live in alignment with our integrity. To begin again living in alignment with our heart. To begin again living in relationship with the truth. With the truth. With the truth. And so beautiful. So that's a situation or a habit that we have. And so let's play this game again. So I'm going to invite you to scan your mind and just to look and see if you have any persistent thoughts that are negative, persistent thought that's like defeatist, persistent thought that is judgmental. And of course, we can see already that these thoughts aren't the truth. That they're not the truth. That these thoughts are limiting, they are veiling the expansion of our consciousness. And so if we look at these thoughts and we are willing to let them go. And so we let go of that which is old, and then we take a deep breath together. And then we consciously choose to begin begin new in this moment with a fresh mind, a true mind, an intelligent mind. We invite this new intelligence to come forward. We're beginning again and wiping the mind clear. And so if you invite this intelligence to come forward, I ask you, and you can just do this from the privacy of your home, is to say what the new truth is, the greater truth, the greater truth, the truth that will replace this old defeatist thought. What is the greater truth? As we begin again. As we begin again. And so smiling and just feeling inside, just feeling like, oh, this feels good. To let go of that which is dark and heavy and habitual. And to step into a greater way of being. And now I'm going to invite you to feel into your emotional nature. And just notice, is there any haunting emotional thought or heavy emotional baggage? Is there someone you need to forgive? Is there someone you need to forget? Sometimes we hold on to people. We need just to forget about them. Let them die in the past. Sometimes we hold on to arguments within our emotional nature. If we feel into the goodness, the purity of our heart, and we begin again with something new, something fresh, something alive and true, something in alignment with the beauty and the love of our heart. So again, I will ask you, what greater truth, what greater love, what greater compassion or softness, what greater strength is wanting to come forward? And can we begin again, setting the intention here to live in a truer way, in this with a higher vital mind, that's the higher emotional mind. Can we actively choose this greater truth? This greater truth. And you can even feel the vibration of your consciousness changing as we're playing with this inquiry practice, choosing that which is greater way of being, greater way of thinking or relating to the mind, a greater way of being in our vital nature, higher vital emotional nature. In fact, even inviting something beyond an emotional nature, love to be in the place of clinginess or codependency. Happiness or joy to be in the place of chronic depression or sarcasm or whatever it is. And then I'm going to invite you just to take one more step and really feel into your body, the physicality of this body. And all of us, we hold our body in a certain way. We relate to our body in a certain way. Sometimes we see our body as a workhorse or an old bag of bones or grumpy old man or whatever it is within us. I invite you to see, just to feel into your body and just notice. And sometimes it's just like a way of holding our body tense. It's like a tension or a resistance toward life. Sometimes we're not even sure what we're resisting, but it's like an existential resistance, an existential fight or fear of life. We hold ourselves like our mother or like our father. Sometimes it's just how we hold our jaw. And just feeling into our body and just noticing what is not true. What is not true? So it's just seeing that clearly. And then the invitation here. We take a deep breath and we begin again, new and fresh and awake and aware in our body, inviting ourselves to see our body as this holy temple, as a yoga body. And I don't mean like someone on the cover of the magazine, but a yoga body in the sense it's fluid, it's flexible, it's functioning. All the chakra centers are firing on all cylinders. We're awake and aware in our crown, in our third eye, in our throat, in our heart, in our solar plexus, in our hara, in our belly, feeling the consciousness of the body, awake, aware, vibrant, and free. And so I ask you, what is your truth for your body? And it may be as simple as your body saying, I'd like to be more active, or more flexible, or I want to work out, or I want to explore being in form, I want to smile and be more at ease. I want to feel the youthfulness of this ever-present moment. Like when we really come into the direct experience of prana, of chi, there's a youthfulness to it. There's a lightheartedness. There's a buoyancy to that energy, and a buoyancy in the body. In the body. And so again, I'm going to invite you, what is your truth? As we begin again. As we begin again. And so again, just deeply setting our intention for this new way of being. Letting go of whatever the psychological habit was we did in the beginning, and replacing it with a greater truth. Inviting our mind to be in alignment with the truth of our heart, the truth of our beauty, the truth of our strength. Inviting and setting the intention in our emotional nature to be a being of love, of joy, of radiance, of forgiveness, of kindness, happiness, whatever your truth is, your higher truth. And yes, listening to the true consciousness of the body. The true consciousness of the body. Awake, aware, fluid, flexible, vibrant, joyous, buoyant, and free. What is your truth? What is your truth? And so everyone, so much love to each of you.